Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 7th episode of the Off the Record podcast. My name is Anderson Schaefer.
My name is James.
And we're going to get straight into this episode. The first business we are going to be attending to today is NBA free agency. We already went over a couple of the trades in previous videos, and we already went over the Giannis trade last week. So we're only going to be going over the main breaking news of the previous week that we didn't cover. So first, we're going to start with the big one. LeBron James entering free agency. He opted not to return to the Lakers. I've identified 4 teams that he's most likely to go to. Honestly, the top 3 teams are really the only ones. I gave a 4th just to add an extra. That extra team is the Spurs. It's possible the Spurs could try to make a move to try to get them over the hump, but I really doubt that. But the 3 main teams that I identified were, of course, the favorites, the Warriors, put them with Steph, the Cavaliers, and then the Heat. Cavs and Heat, he's obviously already been on there. It'd be a reunion for his final year, as he said. And then Warriors, like I said, to be with Steph. But James, do you have an opinion on it?
Yeah, I feel like this is I think the Warriors, where do we think? All right, let's just start with this. Where do you think he's going to go to?
I think he'll go to the Warriors. I think that you're going to see things that are going to be like, oh, maybe he's not going to go to the Warriors. But I think at the end of the day, they're going to be like, okay, he's going to go to the Warriors. I think it's going to be something like A.J. Brown, where it's like, oh, he might not be going to the Patriots. But then, at the end of the day, they do.
I 100% agree with that statement. I think that's what the media has been saying, Warriors, pair up or stuff. I feel like that's what the media has been saying, or at least what I've been seeing. But I think it's ultimately going to be the Cavs. I think that's where he's going to end his career. Or it could be the Heat. I think it's going to be one of the reunion teams. I just don't really see the Warriors and Steph pairing.
So you don't think they're going to make it, he's going to go to the Warriors?
I think it could. It's a definite possibility, but I feel like the media has been hyping that one up way too much. I think it's going to be a reunion team.
Well, we already know that the Warriors have freed up $27 million cap space to make a move for someone like that.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. They're definitely going to try, but I just think that the Cavs are going to out money for LeBron.
That would definitely be good. LeBron James, he played 60 games last year. He averaged 33 minutes. He had nearly 21 points per game. He had 6.1 rebounds per game, 7.2 assists per game. He played very good. He was good. He wasn't the superstar he usually is, but he definitely was a difference maker on that team. Yeah. He basically led the Lakers past that first series in the NBA playoffs. And you know what? Obviously, they got swept by OKC, but OKC was really good. I think that they only lost to the Spurs because they underestimated them. So, yeah. I think, as much as I love the Knicks, I think OKC would have beaten the Knicks.
Yeah,
so,
100%.
I definitely think that if he went to the Warriors could make a push. They could honestly win. Would they be the favorites? Definitely not. But Steph plus LeBron, they could go for they could call Chris Paul, right? Obviously they're going to be going for these really old people, but their chemistry is going to be elite. So that is going to be that would be a great team if doing that. Now the next one we have is
last thing we missed. LeBron said, "This is all LeBron." He thinks that this is his last year.
Well, I actually mentioned that earlier that it was his last year, but I think that's why I do think he'll go to the Warriors. I don't think he wants to return to the Cavs or the Heat because I feel like he already thinks that he did things for them, which is true. I think that him going to the Warriors would be I get to play with all the old timers for one last time.
All right, so now we'll talk about the Kawhi Leonard to the Raptors trade.
Here's the details. Toronto gives Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, 2 unprotected first rounders for 2021 and 2023, a pick swap, and then 2 second rounders. And then obviously the Clippers give Kawhi Leonard. I don't like this deal, man. Look, I get it. I do get it. Kawhi Leonard is a really good player. Nearly 28 points per game, 65 games played, 32 minutes per game. 6.4 rebounds per game. He's very, very good. He has 3.6 assists per game. He's doing 6.43. He has 6.43 throw attempts per game. So he's a very good player. Don't get me wrong. But you give up Brandon Ingram, who averages 21.5 points per game, averages 33 minutes, 3.7 assists, 5.6 rebounds per game, nearly 1 block per game, so nearly 1 steal per game. So, like, I think that, and obviously Grady Dick is not really as good, but he's fine, he's more of a defensive player. But the main problem here is you're giving up 2 unprotected first-round picks, 2031, 2033. I know it's a while away, but, they're still good. And then you're also giving up 2 second-rounders. I think it's just too much. What do you think?
Yeah, obviously this is a reunion, obviously. There's no shot, there's no way, right? He started his career in Toronto. He's going to probably want to end his career in Toronto, right? But I just think, again, I 100% agree with you. Kawhi he's good, there's no doubt about it, but he's
really good. But
he's really good, but I think the Raptors are maybe a little bit overestimating, like 2 first-round picks, I know they're later, right, and they're 2031, 2033, right, and 2 second-rounders, but I just feel like that's a little bit too much for a guy who, he averaged 19.4 points a game, which is incredible. 27.9 points per game, which is incredible. But I think the age is getting a little bit up there, and this could also be a little bit too early to tell.
I just think that giving up Brandon Ingram and 2 unprotected first-round picks is
the Brandon Ingram part was crazy, too. He had 21 points.
Honestly, if you just don't give them Brandon Ingram, I could see this.
I could.
I would disagree with it still. I think 2 first-round picks is too much for especially an aging player, but I could see it more with Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
Without Brandon Ingram. But, with Brandon Ingram, I'm going to have to be honest, this is a steal for the Clippers.
Yeah. All right. Now we'll go Walker Kessler to the Lakers.
Oh, God, I really don't like this trade.
This trade, I actually didn't mind this trade, honestly.
What
right?
are you talking about?
He's a big...
2 unprotected first-round picks in 2031, 2033. 2 first-round pick swaps in 2028 for him. 4 years, $130 million. Do you understand what his stats are? His stats. He has averaged...
he's a center.
Obviously, he was injured. Okay, last year...
But he was a center. That's why I think the trade is... He's such a good defensive player.
He's injured, but he's never won Defensive Player of the Year. He's never...
Well, yeah, because he had Wemby, who's had, 26 and 25.
He was injured this year, so you can't really count what he was doing this year.
Fine,
but look... he was good rookie of the... He won, he was on the all rookie of the year team. But, which is good. But at the end of the day, he has not been an insanely good player. He's averaged less blocks than Wemby has in every single year of his career. He's missed at least 20 games in 3 out of 4 of his years. Multiple of those years being this year obviously got injured at 5. Last year he only played 58, and then in 2023 he only played 64.
I just want to point out something. He played 5 games, but look at this guy's a center, by the way. Look at that 3-point percentage, 75% for 3 points. That's pretty good for a center.
Well, that's just because he played 5 games.
Well, yeah, but 5 games. But
but look at his 3-point average on every other one. His rookie year 33.3, his sophomore year 21.1.
But that it could be
his junior year 17.6. That's 75. Obviously, he was doing better.
He definitely was going to. But
I think come on, 5 games is not enough to.
I 100% agree, but I just think that he definitely would be well improved, and maybe we see him jump over that 50%.
No, he would not jump over that 50%.
I think he would have.
No, he wouldn't. You're not going to get over 50% 3-pointer. What are you talking about? Steph in his best year didn't average 50%. What are you talking about?
Well, he's a center, so he's gonna not take a lot of attempts.
Well, it doesn't matter. But he's not good at it. His best his best 3-point average was 33% in his rookie year. In his rookie year,
that's good though.
For a center in your rookie year, yeah, that's great. But at the end of the day, every year he's taken more 3-pointers. He's gone less. His second year he went 21.1% because he took more. Then he took even more in his third year, and he got only 17.6%. He was just on a good run because it was 5 games. Obviously, you're gonna have very inflated percentages when you've only played 5 games in the season. That's just how statistics work. been every year he's played and he's gotten more minutes, he's played worse. His best year was his rookie year, and he's only gotten worse. And to give 2 unprotected first round picks for this guy who has shown nothing since his rookie year and who wasn't even like a superstar.
He's been playing, maybe. I don't
Superstar, I think this is ridiculous.
I don't. Yeah, I disagree. I think this guy has so much potential. He's so young. And if the Lakers aren't...
It's his 5th year. He's young, but he's not like... Wemby's younger than him.
Well, yeah, I agree, but he ended last year not terribly with 11 points. I'm just saying this. I think the Lakers, they needed a center.
11-point average, only playing 58 games? That's not good.
For a center, it's great.
But he only played 58 games.
Whatever. I don't know. I wouldn't be looking at the game.
17.6 3-point percentage. Like, what are you talking about? Only a 52 free throw percentage for a center.
He's your center, yeah.
Okay, but you need to make 3 free throws. You're going to be a lot of the time centers are the ones who are going to be getting those foul drones on.
Yeah, exactly. They get the foul drones.
Yeah, and then if you miss almost...
Because they're not good at free throws. That's centers.
Okay, but you should be good at free throws because you are the one attracting all the fouls. You got set.
I 100% agree. I actually really agree with that opinion. Centers, I don't know why they're so bad at free throws.
52 not all centers are bad at free throws.
Yeah, Wemby's great. 100%. I'm saying about most of them.
Yeah, but 52 3-throw percentage. I'm sorry, you're making...
Mitchell Robinson had a worse free throw.
Obviously, we'll get to Mitchell Robinson next, but 52 free throws is ridiculous. I mean, not 52 free throws. 52 free throw percentage is ridiculous for someone who's getting the fouls. I mean, what we're misunderstanding here is that this isn't just a signage. This is, I think 4 years, 130 million is too much, by the way. But 2 unprotected first round picks from the Lakers.
Yeah,
what are we doing?
It's just... You are getting really far. I think this trade, for me, I think this is an alright trade for right now. I just think the trade is a little bit, I think the trade is way too early to tell.
Oh, there's no way you think that.
I do. Anderson, you're giving, look, I'm sorry, but it's 2031, 2033. That's in like 7-8 years, right? You're talking 7-8 years. What if this guy becomes a stud?
But the guy isn't going to be a stud. His stats don't show this. The stats show
He's
an average
young.
role player.
He's going to get a lot more minutes, too.
This guy, there's an argument to be made that, I mean, this guy's just a slightly better Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, and Mitchell Robinson. But look how much Mitchell Robinson's getting paid.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson's getting paid half of him, but like they're also not giving up 2 first round picks. Like,
Yeah.
I get the first round picks are in 5 and 7 years, but the problem with it is that it's such a high price for some guy who's not very good. He's good, but he's not very good. He's not the player that I want.
But they are unprotected. So.
Yeah, that's why that's not even good. It's too unprotected. That's even worse. 4 years, $130 million. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I think...
We could debate it all day, but we do need to get on to the next one.
Yeah, unfortunately. But...
So, this one will be a little bit quicker. Mitchell Robinson to the Celtics, 3 years,
Ooh.
Yeah, trader. 4 years, 3 years, 74 million, player option in year 3. Look.
This one's terrible. I hate this so much for the Celtics.
Okay.
Like, not even come from a Knicks fan, but I hate this one so much.
Look,
he's a great rebounder. That's
Mitchell Robinson is a bum, but he is probably one of the best rebounders in the league. Look, you're not signing him for that much. 3 years, 74 million.
So much.
3 years, 74 million isn't that much.
I mean,
compare it to Walker. He got 4 years. He got 4 years, 130 million.
Pull up the calculator for Walker.
What 3 years for Walker? What? That's like 40. That's 40 million a year. That's a little not 40. Sorry, not 40 million a year. That's 30 million a year.
That 32.5. That's nothing.
Yeah, 32.5 million a year
nothing.
Versus what? Mitchell Robinson, what, like 25 million?
24.
Yeah, 24 million a year isn't that a lot. Look, I don't even think
20.
This isn't look, I don't think Mitchell Robinson is even that good. I think he's kind of a bum.
I disagree. I mean, I agree.
I don't think Mitchell Robinson is that good, but like, I don't think that.
I don't think he's a bum. I think he's all right. I think his role as a center is perfect.
He's a bum, but like at the end of the day, 3 years, $74 million. I mean, 3 years, $74 million. Player option year 3. That isn't a bad deal. Look, it isn't.
It's not terrible. I just don't know. I mean, like
he's not bad. I think he'd be a.
He doesn't get that. He doesn't get that many minutes. So maybe with the Celtics, we see him get more minutes. But again, it's just I don't know how I like this trade at all. We'll see how he does. I mean, he has 3 years to prove himself. But this signing, excuse me, It's so mid for the Celtics.
It's mid.
I mean, it's because you can spend your money elsewhere. $74 million, you can spend your money.
All right, we're gonna go quickly for this one. World Cup. First of all, the Golden Boot race. We've got in first place Mbappe, 6 goals, 19 shots, 13 shots on goals. He beats Messi with 2 assists. Messi has 6 goals, 12 shots, and 7 shots on goals. The only thing that we should mention here is that that Mbappe has played 4 games, while Messi has only played 3.
The GOAT.
And then Holland and Harry Kane both have 5 goals. Harry Kane's game just ended as of recording, though, so I don't have the stats for how many shots and how many shots and goals. But Holland has had 11 shots and 9 shots and goals. Both have played 4 games.
All right, so now I'll be talking more about like the statistics per game. I'm sorry guys, we did miss out on the Japan-Brazil game. It was a great game.
I don't think it was that good of a game. I think that James is hallucinating. I think that he is having a Mandela effect. I don't think it was that good of a game. I think that Brazil was in control of that game, and I think he's insane. I watched the entire thing. I didn't like it very much. I much more enjoyed the Morocco game, and honestly, I enjoyed the England game more.
That Brazil-Japan game was crazy. Brazil was down 1-0. They come back, they tie it. Casemiro ties it 1-1. Then you have Gabriel Martinelli who breaks the tie 90 plus 5.
It doesn't matter.
That is crazy soccer. Yeah, but that is what the World Cup is about.
Yeah, but it was boring.
That is the World Cup. And
Brazil had control of that entire game.
These are 2 really top 10 competitive
Brazil
teams.
had control of the entire game. It would have been funner if... Funner's not a word. But it would have been better if Japan had won that game. Yeah, immediate classic. But the problem is Brazil had control of it the entire time. All right, we're not talking about this one. We have to go over Morocco. We have Germany versus Paraguay and then Morocco versus Netherlands.
Yeah, that was also a great
James
game.
will be going over.
But you also talk about percentage. I mean, Germany. Excuse me.
James can go over Germany.
Yeah, Germany dominated possession. 75% domination. How did Paraguay even stay in this game?
Who knows?
They didn't, really. Just lucky. The goalkeeper was insane, getting 5 saves, but 21 shots and 7 shots on goal for Germany. Opposite side, 7 shots for Paraguay, and 4 of them were on target. 16 corners for Germany. This Paraguay team got so lucky that Germany didn't capitalize on anything. 6 shots, and then you have Neuer, who got 3 saves, and then you have the Paraguay goalie, who got man of the match, getting 5 saves. Fouls conceded. I think that might be the only way that Germany stayed in this game. 18 fouls conceded. That is unacceptable from a top 10 nation.
That's how they lost.
Top 10 nation drawing 18 fouls for a team.
Not drawing 18 fouls, conceding 18 fouls.
Excuse me. But, I mean, it was a domination. Now, we go to Netherlands, Morocco. 70% domination for Morocco. Dominant.
Yeah, I mean, they won.
12.
The better team won.
Better team won. I 100% agree. 12 shots. 6 of them were on goal. Vice versa, Netherlands, 7 shots to them, and 3 of them were on goal. So they had 1 goal. They had 3 shots on goal, and 1 of them were on goal. That's pretty good. Now we go to corners. 8 of them, pretty even on corners, right? Then we have saves. The Netherlands goalie played really, really good.
5 saves is crazy.
It's so unlucky that they lost.
And then guess who also conceded 18 fouls?
Netherlands. But this game was so.
Not conceded. Sorry, they drew 18 fouls. Wait, no, they conceded. You're right.
No.
Sorry,
Look,
you're right.
So this game, why it had so many fouls?
To be fair, Morocco had 15, so it wasn't really.
Yeah, but this game had so many fouls because both these teams were so physical. They were so aggressive.
I mean, Netherlands weren't very physical in extra time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that might be why Morocco started dominating possession. But this game was a battle from the end. Even the announcers were going like, this game is just these 2 players.
It was a very good game.
It was a very good play. Some guy had to change his jersey 3 times. Oh, that sucks. But let's look at the bracket. So
the teams that have advanced so far is Paraguay, obviously, France, Canada, Morocco, Brazil, Norway, and Mexico, England.
Yeah, so, I mean, pretty even. But for tonight's games, we got one at 4 o'clock, Belgium and Senegal. That's Eastern today.
That actually is going on right now as we speak.
Yes, you're exactly right. All right. So
and then USA.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. We're going to crush Bosnia. I don't know where Bosnia is on a map, but it doesn't matter. We're going to beat them. It's soccer.
It's soccer, but...
The soccer cup. Let's go.
Hey, both of us are Italian. We're stating this right now.
Yeah.
United States of America. Get revenge. Get revenge tonight.
Oh my God.
Do it for the Italian Americans. Do it for the Italian Americans that live here.
We got it, bro.
Do it.
Come on. We got this.
Then 7-2, which is tomorrow. We have Spain, Austria. Same with Portugal, Croatia. That'll be a great game.
And then obviously the most important game, Cape Verde versus Argentina. Go Cape Verde!
There's one more, by the way, at 11 o'clock on tomorrow. But then,
What is it? Well, obviously, I know. I'm just saying that's my favorite. That's the most important game. But
yeah.
we will go when we make it to the round of 16 fully done. We will be doing a full predictions.
Yeah, because technically, usually in the World Cup, it's just round of 16. Then you have semis and then.
Yeah, that's why we were waiting.
So that's why we're waiting, just to.
But we're gonna do a very quick segment here. This will not be long. I'm gonna do my MLB Power Rankings. James is gonna do his MLB Power Rankings. So. Number 1, I have the Dodgers, 18-9 June, very good. Then I have the Brewers with the 17-10 June, Phillies with an 18-9 June. Then 4th, I have the Braves. They've definitely fallen a little bit, but they are still one of the best teams in the league, so I have to put them high. Rays overtaking the AL East. 6th, Yankees fell below the AL East. 7, Cubs. Had a hot June at 16-10. Marlins 46-40, having a 20-6 June. Amazing. Second half of the season. 8, then 9, the White Sox 45-40, 13-12 June average, and then Cardinals with a 44-38, 13-12 June. Basically, you could put the White Sox or the Cardinals over each other. It doesn't matter which.
All right. So now for me, I have the Dodgers at number 1. We basically both of Anderson and I have the top 3. Dodgers at number 1.
No, we have the top 2.
Because I think the Phillies are top 3. I think in the league right now.
You think that the Phillies are over the Braves?
I actually do.
Okay, I have the Phillies over the Braves too, but I thought that you had the Braves over the Phillies.
Did, but then I was like, nah, screw it.
Okay.
So I think Dodgers 18-9 June, very impressive. Brewers 17-10 June. I mean, very, very impressive from both these teams. Then we have the Phillies. This team has been so hot up June, 18-9. I mean, how do you even make that up? Of course, you have Christopher Sanchez, dominant pitcher. Then we have the Braves, as Anderson said, 49-34, 9-14 June. A little bit of a down June for them.
Do you have the Marlins at 5th?
Then I have the Marlins at 5th.
And that makes sense. 20-6 is crazy.
Yeah, they've had such a good June. I just think. And then I have the Rays at 6. 49-33, really good. 13-13 June, so they're dead even at 500 in June. That's all right. But then I think I have the Cubs. Then I have the Cubs at 7. They have 16-10 in June. They've been much. I think 8, which is the Yankees. 12-14 June. I just think the Cubs have had a lot more dominant of June. Yeah. And as we're talking right now, the Yankees just lost actually 6-2.
Bro, I hate.
So the Yankees just got swept. By
God.
the
Can we actually win
Tigers?
Some games? Holy shit!
They just got swept by the Tigers, so now they're 48. They're 40-38, just like the Tigers, with the 12-15 June. So not that good, right, for the Yankees. Then I have the White Sox at number 9. I mean they've just been so good. Of course, they did lose today to my Orioles.
Orioles suck.
Yeah, they have not been playing good of late, which is so unfortunate. But I mean, they have a 45-40 record, 13-12 June, so they got 2 of those wins against my Orioles. But then finally, number 10, I do believe this is going to be the Texas Rangers. 16-11 June, they've been bouncing back after a tough start to the season, and yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. We hope you have an incredible rest of the day.
Yep.
This video will be out on Thursday.
Yeah.
We recorded on Wednesday, but we release the videos on Thursday. We hope you can check out some of our other content on our TikTok and our YouTube, because we post multiple videos a week, not just our podcast videos. But thank you y'all for watching, and have a great day.
Yep.